let's find out what the energy of today is. It's got a weird energy. It's kind of gray, and there's birds singing all at the same time. Ooh, and there was like a wisp of smoke that went across the screen. Nothing's burning in my house. So that's interesting. 17 seconds as I said that. Think or say out loud, I allow this reading, and let's find out what this energy is. Dear Spirit, benevolent beings of light, we call upon you now. What is going on right now? What is this energy about? What is going on right now? What is going on right now? Oh, hot damn, okay. That's a lot. We done? No? I'm just going to keep flipping cards out of me. Now, no matter what I'm done at this point, you've got them everywhere. So, Queen of Wands and the Hermit landed literally in my lap, face up. Oh, and the only other card that's face up on the ground is the Emperor. Velociraptor sounds. I don't know what that was about. Look how close up I am to you. Yes, I'm so thrilled I did that to you. The Emperor. By the way, that's one of those, like, people-pleasing corrections where, like, instead of saying I'm so sorry, you'd be like, oh, I'm so happy for you. You're welcome. Instead of, I'm sorry I made you look at my face that close up. You're welcome. The Hermit, the Queen of Wands, the Emperor. Then you got Ten of Wands, burdens. So, Queen of Wands, you most likely, depending on your gender, pronouns, identification stuff, came out a little twangy on there. You are either the Emperor or the Queen of Wands, masculine, feminine. Decide. I'm going to read you as the Queen of Wands, the feminine, because most of my followers are the female. If not, switch it and make it apply for you, yes, if you are the Emperor watching. But otherwise, ladies, let's get to it. Ladies, them, however you identify, whatever works. The Hermit means like you've been kind of keeping to yourself, trying to reevaluate things. Then again, I'm recording in the Northern Hemisphere, so we just finished winter season, and you could think of that as hibernation season, right? You're coming out of that now. So is this Emperor. Now, during that time, you have been reevaluating all the burdens that you've been carrying around, whether identification of self and material plane things. And part of this message with the Seven of Wands is that you have won. You have won over all the odds. You have won over whoever the heck gave you this much burden. Part of it is yourself, what you've been fighting against, but part of it has been a very narcissistic person in your life. Could be masculine, could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. They made you, or are making you, feel very left out in the cold, very isolated, very alone, very depressed. They are either currently in your reality or were. Because it's like you're looking at everything that didn't work out with it while the universe is going, hello, why do you give a fuck about a King of Swords in reverse when there's Why we had to have you hear it that way, I guess to make sure your soul paid attention and looked up from its newspaper like, wait, what? Emperor! So, like, you need to start paying attention to the good that's coming in now. You spent way too long listening to lies and believing them. Now is the time where you realize it doesn't matter how unorthodox it may seem. Your reality is not a dream. Channeled. Queen of Cups here in reverse. 6, 7, 8 of Swords in reverse. So, you need to now get away from and be free from this untrustworthy woman in your life. The Queen of Cups in reverse is very untrustworthy, is a narcissist unto herself, could be a covert narcissist where everyone thinks they're amazing, but you know. can be a mentality, but it definitely feels like this is either like a mother figure that you had to grow up listening to, or like there was or is a negative woman who has poisoned your mind for so long that you felt trapped by your own iniquities. Your shortcomings that weren't even shortcomings. And now is the decision time to be like, I am not going to live in a delusion and nostalgia of what I wish it would have been. I'm not going to let any of that hide any longer. The truth of it, the reality of it, the fact that you allowed it in and allowed yourself to connect to it, even though some part of you knew it wasn't good for you. The truth of the matter that you deserve your true destined mate, not some toxic person. Because you could be the masculine watching and you have a new partner coming in. Like, because there was a Queen of Cups that messed you up, right? So it could be an ex-lover. It could be a mother. Because a lot of men who have had unhealthy mothers that they don't want to acknowledge were unhealthy mothers in some kind of emotional way wind up picking girlfriends and wives and problematic partners who are the same kind of thing. And it's not until you get really, divorced or distraught from it that sometimes you'll start asking questions like, why do you keep picking those kinds of personality quirks? And it's unresolved wounds having to do with your mother. Now, vice versa, if you're the feminine, then realize you have father wounds that need to be healed, but you also have mother wounds that need to be healed. No matter your gender, you're quite able to have mother wounds and father wounds because so many previous generations didn't have the ability to do the healing and awareness that you are now able to have. Like, this would have never been a conversation in 19... An alarm went off in the middle of that. So be aware of your mentality. Be aware that you have to do some healing work. Spirit, what else does the viewer need to know before I go? Having to do with this energy and this reading so far. What's the truth? Oh, I feel like something wants to come out. There we go. Yeah, walk away from all this nonsense and stand in your truth. Be bold in it, because there is a romantic offer coming in, an opportunity to cease all the fighting and have somebody who wants to have union with you. This keeps coming out, this message. Justice is also here. So the people who did you dirty are going to have their dirt come to the light, and everyone's going to realize what you were fighting against and be like, we didn't realize the level of burdens you were carrying. We are so sorry. We are blind no more to this ridiculousness. Please come back out into the light. Please be social. Please let us know. We will all walk away from this together. Like, it's going to be monumental. Over the next 3-4 weeks, 6 weeks most, you'll really start seeing this. Because you put in the work. You put in the time, the effort, the patience, knowing what the truth was, knowing that the truth had to come out, and that it would. And quite frankly, it is. No more sleepless nights. No more crying yourself to sleep because of these people or these problems. You've made a leap in your understanding and your awareness, and you now understand also that the universe is going to be handling this and bringing justice and fixing this situation, and you've always been strong enough to handle it. So allow these beautiful things to come in, because you're going to be blessed in so many ways. The universe blessing you, but also look at the scales there, just like the justice. You're going to have so much of a windfall come in that you're going to have so much money and blessings and abundance that you're going to want to be like giving it to others. You don't even know what to do with it. And it's because you deserve so much of a windfall for everything you've had to deal with and all those burdens. But they're over now. You don't have to worry about it. Beautiful offers are coming in. So book a reading. Let's get into all sorts of details about what's going on for you. Linktree readings by LOREN. I love you.